Today we're going to be playing a bit of Battle Brothers. This is going to hopefully be a more chill walkthrough. I don't know, I'm just going to relax, ease through, put your feet up, chill out, have some noodles, I don't know. I've played a bit of the campaign. I didn't get very far, and that was on the easiest difficulty. So hopefully this time I'll get a little bit further and hopefully show you how the game works and if you like it. I'm going to be called the lozenges. That sounds good. Now I need like some round shape so it looks like a lozenger. If you don't know what a lozenger is, search it on Google. It might come up with something, it might not, it might just be a thing. I can't find one, so I'm gonna go with 3, 2, 1. This one. No. Oh. This one. No. This one. No. This one. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So basically, you have a choice of either beginner, veteran, or expert. I tried it on beginner and I died shortly. I'm going to try it on veteran and see how long I go before all my peeps die. I'm going to set it on random, permanent destruction. Yeah, that's fine. And let's start it. So basically, it's like a very peculiar way of playing. It's a turn-based strategy kind of funny thing. You'll see. You'll see. At the start, you always have to start with a little gang, and the leader gets killed, and then you have to deal with the gang. But the whole maps are procedurally generated. So every time you start a new game up, you get a completely new map, completely new bunch of people, completely new bunch of places. It's quite amazing. This is the dude that dies, Captain Bernhard. Okay, well he got wrecked. Right, and then it's our turn. Now it is a confusing way of viewing it, and it does, I think, costs about £25 on Steam right now. So if you're having a little gander at this, I mean, this is a review type thing. If you're having a gander at this to play it, I would suggest maybe checking on G2A, because honestly, I think it's £25. Well, if it's £25, it's not particularly worth it. If it's like £15, I'd say it's worth it. I think it's the prices have changed maybe a little bit. But yeah, basically, it's a bit confusing. It can get really fucking annoying sometimes. Like sometimes you're just like, why is this happening? So basically, this is what happens. There's a little bar, and they cycle through the players. So now it's my turn because he has, I think it's enough, what is it? Action points, or is it fatigue? I think basically, yeah, it's basically a list of dudes, and depending on the amount of fatigue, they can be higher up in the chain, which means they can attack quicker. You'll probably see and understand it more. It's difficult to explain, so I'll just give it a try, and then you'll see if it's good enough or not. So yeah, basically this is an entire game. You hit people until they're dead, and eventually they die. Oh no. You'll see the game a bit more in detail after this little bit. You can use these abilities. They affect the enemy differently. Usually it's one normal attack, one strong attack, and one defense shield or shield breaker. See, I should have really done the split shield on that dude, because shields can protect the guys from basically anything. But hopefully I'll be able to slice this bitch right up. Wham, he's down. Nice. Okay, we only got one dude left. The guy that we were supposed to be hunting, and the reason for this whole escapade, he pissed off. And there we go, we won. We got some loot. Add them to my little stack. And let's leave to the world. Yep, okay, basically they're like aftermath, and we have to hunt down a guy by going back here, and you know. So this is the map. It's usually around this size. It can range from 2 to 3 to 4 factions. So in here we have 3 factions. We have these sun dudes, we have tree dudes, and we have dragon dudes. Depending on what you pick for the situation to happen later, it can be like a zombie apocalypse and then some other shit and then a war. I think the war is most interesting because it's basically warring factions, and I think that's very fascinating. You can go into the shroud, so this misty area you can traverse, and usually there's like orc settlements, or ruins that you can find zombies in, stuff like that mainly. But for the majority of the time, you're going to hang around this area because this is where you're going to get all your quests, all your shit. It's basically the place you want to keep to for a long amount of time, and then when you eventually build up all your equipment and energy, then you can go and fucking bitch slap the things in the darkness, because usually they wreck you. You have to deal with these five factors. So you got money, provisions, tools and supplies, ammunition, and medical supplies. Money, it goes down depending on who you have in. So better trained people usually cost more each day. All of this is on a day basis, I think. Provisions, some people consume more than others. See, your 50 provisions will last you 8 more days at most, right? So that means if I get any more dudes, it's going to be less days, basically. And if I get any less dudes, it's going to be more days that I'm going to be able to last through. Tools and supplies, simply, I think they fix all the equipment that your men are equipped to. You see, take 19 hours and requires 5 tools and supplies. Also ammunition for your archers and your bowmen, and I think crossbowmen. I think that comes in at some point. And medical supplies. That's basically how people can heal. So if you don't have any of that, no one's going to heal and everyone's going to die. This is your little roster, little menu. You can customize your own little pals. You can rename them. You can change their equipment. This is the equipment that we have. So I think the food is stored in this area. Yeah. So I think this is the basis. You can buy tools and supplies and food and ammunition. Actually, you can buy all these things except money, of course. And it usually goes here. So you see we have grain, which is going to last us a couple of days. We've got bandages. We have a couple of weapons from the battle, so usually the loot from the battle. And you see we have 3 guys right here. And we can give them any manner of equipment or, different combinations. And usually this affects their abilities, but you should dictate what you give them by what are they called? Like characteristics they have. So Lars, he's companion, he's hesitant, he's determined, and he's dissatisfied. Okay, this is worrying because, but I think I think you have to start with dissatisfaction in your team because the group has died and you can't change that. Your group always dies at the beginning, and you're always stuck with a couple of main dudes, and I've got stuck with these 3. This guy has a shield. You get some people with eagle eyes. That means +1 vision, 90% chance to survive if struck down. So this is the tank. Wedekind the Bloody. Then we got Willreach the Impaler. He is tiny, and he's a companion. So clearly, you have to dictate what equipment you give them depending on these little stats. That's a lot of stats. And I'll go ahead and run through you so you understand what's going on. Head armor, that's obvious. You put things on their head, but that reduces vision. So basically, if you put something on their head, they're less likely to hit things, but they have more defense. Body armor decreases. I think it decreases fatigue, which means you can't do as much, so you can't hit as much. But of course, you're less likely to die. Hit points are just the amount of points that you can hit before you die if you don't have any armor. Action points are what abilities are used out of. So this ability, as it says right here, costs 2 action points and to use and builds up 5 fatigue. Right. So fatigue is gained for every action, like moving or using skills, and when being hit in combat or dodging in melee, it is reduced at a fixed rate of 15 each turn. It's a bit complex, but basically it's saying that if a character builds up too much fatigue, they have to rest for a turn, as in, do nothing. And basically, you build up fatigue by using action points, by using abilities, which also use action points. And action points get regenerated each turn. Gosh, it is getting quite complicated, but stick with me here, and hopefully by the end of this review type thingy, you'll understand more about this game, and you'll see if you would want to buy it or not. So so action points. Abilities are used and it reduces action points. Morale is whether they're going to flee in battle. Resolve is whether they're going to come back after something bad happens, like someone dies or something. Melee, ranged, you know, defense, how much damage, how much effectiveness. Basically, you don't really need to worry about all this crap. The main ones you have to worry about are this, melee and range. That's usually the ones I worry about, but I am pretty a noob at this game, so I wouldn't suggest doing what I do. But basically, you have to determine which guy's going to be good at what. So you see this guy. Now, usually the melee skill is always going to be better than the range skill, but having a high range skill is best to give, you know, crossbows or bows to those people, because these have very low range skills. But we can give a bit of equipment to everything. It is very confusing. Now, if you don't want a confusing game, I wouldn't suggest this game, because you will have to read a lot, you'll have to understand a lot, and you'll have to do quite a lot of work. And I don't know, it depends on who you are. I mean, for me, it's difficult for me as well, because it's a lot of words and stuff and information. But it can get interesting. So, you know, I work my way through it and see what happens. You see, right, this damage of 25 to 30, 90% effective against armor, 25% damage ignores armor. So 25 to 30 damage. This is 20 to 45. So you have that little, you have a higher gap, but a higher range as well. So it could do more damage, but it could do less. Usually I like to pick something like this to give to most of the dudes. I think if you use a spear, we'll give it a try, but I think if you, I'll put this on him now, but I think if you use a spear, it reduces fatigue, is that? Yeah, maximum fatigue -6. This is -7. Which means you get tired, you get more tired using this than you do using that. And I think spears mean 2 steps in front of you can attack someone, but we'll give that a try. Let's head over to Gearheim. It's a day cycle. It strolls for the day. You can change from pause to normal to fast speed. There's lots of words. If you don't like words, again, this isn't the game for you. It's got a lot of information. You probably do need to look, because just clicking through shit, it will fucking finish you. So we have unfinished business with Hogarth, the guy who we attacked just then. We want to kill him. We want to take him out, get rid of him. These little menus pop up depending on the settlements you're in. So we're in a sparse tundra, a humble village. Sorry, let me have a little sip. Yeah, and basically you can do numerous amounts of things in these villages. They always have a marketplace, I think, and usually they have new men to hire. But occasionally they can have armourers, chapels, little like barracks type areas to train your troops in, weaponsmiths, and some, I think I can show you now, places that are quite large and quite towny, like city. Yeah, this. So any place with a fortress like this, you can't really accept any quests out of them until you gain a lot of renown, which is gained by doing quests and beating up guys or killing guys. But yeah, and then you can dedicate your band of brothers to one of the factions in the game, and usually you get paid more and you can do more, but the problem is, of course, that other factions may not like you as much, and if there's a war between them, you obviously can't hang around the villages as much. We need to visit Grimstad west of Gearheim, recruit at least 3 more men, buy weapons and armour for your men. Right, I don't know why we're doing that. We are the Slozengers. I thought we would... See, again, another problem. If you don't read everything, you're not going to understand what the fuck is going on. So we have to go to the town, and basically, rule of thumb is villages have men, towns have men. Villages have usually a bit more broader, a bit more tougher men. Towns, though, have unique men, so quite expensive men who are very well trained, like mercenaries, old... fighters, people like that. Depending on which one, what company you want. You can go on either of them. So let's have a gander at Gerheim and see the workers here. So we got Sigbold, background farmhand. Farmhands are usually good at physical labour. Peddler, he's all right at prices. Poacher, good at killing things with arrows. Miner, good strength. And farmhand, physical good. So you can understand how. And it tells you the pay here. If we pop on over to the local town, which is Grimstad, I think the names of the towns are also randomly generated, which is quite interesting. Schwarzwasser. Oh, along the road, yeah, things like this can happen, and you can deal with that or do whatever. Quite like that flag. There's a nice ass flag, I gotta say. These pop up, and then you can have a look at these higher people, and usually Gravedigger, physically fit, Brawler, fit. Now this is one of the special dudes, which I think you can mainly only find at towns. This dude is militiaman, so he knows what's up, and that's why he's very expensive. But some of these people can usually want more money from you than people in villages, or have a little problem where they have to eat more, or a week, or things like that. But the best bet is to go with these very expensive dudes, because they're always very good. Some are shit. Okay, it's a fact of life. When you go into a battle with bowmen or crossbowmen, they're not that good. I wouldn't invest an army of crossbowmen because they're usually just garbage. I bought a special crossbowman, about 3,000 gold. Garbage. So don't bother with that. Usually people with actual proper weapons will be a good idea. Usually reading all this information again gives you better information about the backstory. I'm going to buy a Gunnar, Bertel and Eugene? No, it doesn't have an E, so it has to be Eugene. And in cities, mainly in towns, you can also find these little contracts. In every single one of these places, if you have a gander, top left, there's usually a contract there. And as I've said, there's a temple, not a chapel, sorry, a temple and a tavern. Tavern, you can share rumours and you can usually get some information off them, and you can go to where they're telling you to go and attack that place. Or you can pay around for your men and get people satisfied. I mean, if you get people very satisfied, it means that they won't run away from battle. They might fight stronger. They'll understand what's going on, basically. This town has a problem with disappearing villagers. Usually that's in relation to the contract. So when you complete the contract, that'll go off, and then the people will like you a bit more. There's no bit really says how they feel for you. I mean, there is this bit where it says, if you hover over it, it says relations neutral, you can become friendly and stuff like that. Temple, you can heal people who are wounded. But I think it is time to go into a battle. Yeah, I think that'll be a good go. Go to Adler the Young, and then he'll tell me where the fuck I'm going. It's a beautiful map. It's stunning. Honestly, if you want to divulge a bit of money and just chill and relax and just get stuff off your mind, this is the best game for you, because you you have to read, you have to fully role play, get into the characters, and have a bit of fun, really. It's not a good idea because I'm the kind of guy who likes to put my name in the person, so I'll go to that and change this guy's name to Tom, because I'm more invested when I'm there. Well, that's a bad idea because they die. It's like investing in what's it called? The spacey game where you kill aliens. Shit, doesn't matter. Killing some brigands. Hopefully that dude will be there so we can get our reward. And here we go. So you always usually start up in a line. In the roster menu, depending on where you place them in the roster, that's where they're going to appear generally. I accidentally didn't give Eugen or Bertel a weapon, but thankfully there's this little inventory button. Oh, wait, no, I can't give shit to anyone. Okay, well, I don't think I'll have to worry about that. I've got a couple of dudes. They can they can do a little fist fight, I'm sure. I'm sure that'll fine. So then I end turn for that specific character to end their turn, and I can waddle my guys right up. Can I shoot them from here? No, I've got to go a little bit closer. There we go. And he doesn't have... Sometimes, a lot of the time it misses. I'm not gonna go ahead and stand here and say it never misses, because Most of the time it misses, just completely. Oh, shit. Now you can clearly see that he's got very good armor. And one of my dudes is already dead. This is a good example of when someone doesn't plan fucking anything and they get wrecked because of it. Yeah, this might be one of those situations because I didn't equip my men adequately enough when I could have actually used more money to buy more men. But it depends on the circumstance and the situation that you are in. I mean, it could be a very small group, and if you buy a lot of people, you're going to run out of gold very quickly, and your whole group is going to leave. And that's a very bad case. I missed him. How did I miss him? Just don't punch a bitch. There we go. Nice hit. Hop in there. Now I can use, this is quite good, knockout, which basically makes them so they can't use the next turn. But of course it's a low chance of hit. Alright, so I'm going to waddle over here and kill this epic dude. He might actually kill my dude. Yeah, okay. Shit. Yeah, it's not going so well. You can retreat, but if you retreat by not... Oh, shit. That dude did a lot of fucking damage. Okay. This might be a close fight. Well, I doubt it will even be a close fight. Okay, hit him. There you go. Can he hit me? No, he's coming dossing around. He's Doss for Danyering around. I think, yeah, this is Hogget the Weasel. So hopefully, this is an interesting thing. If we just kill that guy, I think we would complete the objective without having to kill everyone. Oh shit! Please don't. Oh, and he's down. Yeah, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. Could I kill him? Oh no, I can't really kill him, can I? Okay, right. Two guys. I am going to retreat. Retreat out there. It does damage those people, but it saves their lives usually. Sometimes it kills them. And, well, I'm glad I'm in this situation because I can show you the damage counter thing. So it takes 1 day for him to recover. Takes 1 day for him to recover, but he's got a pierced hand and a grazed kidney, which can take up to 3 to 6 days, and a pierced hand up to 3 to 4 days. With this guy, 2 to 3 days. So if you go into battle with one of these, they're not going to be at their best, really. So this is a bit of an issue. Okay. Thankfully, we've got a lot of gold. So let's just hop over to Gearheim, buy some equipment, buy some rad dudes. It did really tell me right here to actually get some equipment, so I can't really... It's because I've rushed. No one's open in the middle of the night, so we need to click on this icon, which makes us camp, which speeds up the time. We can also lock the camera into position, center camera, toggle tracking, factions of relations, basically all the factions that you can join. These are all the rad dudes that you can befriend, I guess. You're neutral with everyone. Gearheim likes me a little. Oh yeah, depending on the place, it also increases how they perceive you, I guess. Let's have a gander in the village. Let's okay, so what's the equipment I have? I have quite a couple of equipment slots. So go to marketplace, and should I buy medical supplies? I think I'll need them. Yeah, I'll have to buy some medical supplies. Buy another wooden shield. Ooh, I have to do it for various types of poisons. That's interesting. I've never seen that. I mean, there's new things in this every day. I mean, it's a fun. It's a fun. That's what it is. It's a very big fun. I will need to buy a couple of dudes. This guy's a farmhand, so I know he's going to be pretty decent. Peddlers aren't so good because they're only good with getting good equipment. Usually, it improves your marketplace so that you can. Well, it improves relations with the marketplace so you can buy equipment for cheaper. I've bought a couple dudes. Let's go 5 dudes. That's okay. I saw in the group there was around 6 to 7 of Hogwarts men, so I can equip these dudes with a couple of things. Pickaxe, is that a good idea? No. Pickaxe is a big ass weapon. Give him that. Go to the next dude. The problem was I didn't equip my men properly. I can't say it was their fault because it was my fault, really. I don't think 5 dudes are going to be enough. I want to win by quite a far margin. I think I'm gonna buy these last 2 dudes, 6, 7, 8. He has a knife, but I have some equipment, and I need another arrow dude. So let's try. Oh, I can't buy that dude. Shit. Okay, let's sell a couple. Sell some supplies, shall we? Hopefully that'll get 665. Sorry, and that'll get us an okay amount of money to be able to buy the next dude. I only need like a couple bits. Please let me buy it. So sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Yeah, that should be enough. And now I can buy this dude. Now more money usually means better people, but depending. I mean, really, I should go through all these dudes one by one and equip them to their best needs. But I'm not doing that. I'm just doing a bit of a speed run. Let's kill Hogarth, and then you'll be able to see, you know, what happens when you win and what happens when you lose, and then hopefully that'll be a good place to end it. Right, so Raduf, me lad, he's going to go straight in there. That might have been a mistake, but I'm going to fire from afar. Yeah, beautiful. Come back with revenge. Shit, that probably didn't even go near him. I think I'm going to hold back because I have more arrow dudes. So I have one bowman and one crossbowman. They only have one arrowman. Yeah, and he's already fucked me. He's already fucked me hard. Yeah, I'm going to wait for them to come to me. Oh, dear. Yeah, okay. First dude down. That's good. That's... Oh, dear. That might be a bit of an issue. That dude's going to be a big issue. So I'm going to have to go straight for him. Because usually they've got big-ass weapons. And they fuck shit up, truly. So I'm going to do a lash. And I missed because it was too much. So I'm going to go next to him and I can do a shield, a knockback. Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. I'll just save that because I need a little shield wall here. Can move another guy there and he can just pound into that slot. Oh, God. He's too armoured. He's too well armoured. Right. Let's try and turn this around. Can I do that? Oh, damn, it hit his shield. No, he's going to fire at me, isn't he? Oh, got his shield. Nice. Now I've got a clip. Oh, come on. Missed twice. God, that £600 dude is a complete waste of money. What a cunt. He's going to hit me. Yep, he fucking hit me. Hit me up. He hit me hat off. What a fucking sloot. I don't know what I can do. I can knock back or shield wall. Nah. I just want to mow this dude down. Whittle him down. Oh, he's doomed. He's so doomed. Hit him twice. Right. Kill him. There we go. Nice. Yes. Right. We're doing well. I think we're going to manage this. All right. Let's fire a big... Right. See, when I aim at this person, it has that little shield, red shield icon. That means I'll almost definitely hit him if shooting at him. But there's no point really shooting at him because he's got a shield. So what I could do is move around a bit. So he's going to want to go in there, and I should back up over here. And I can still shoot from here, and there's less chance of me hitting him. Well, it didn't hit anything. Never mind. Oh, I think that means if someone moves into his sphere of influence, he fucking scissors that dude like a slut. Okay. Shit. This may be a bit of an issue. Don't worry about it. It's going to be a close fight, but... Oh. Yeah, my arrow dude. Oh, he came into his own right there, right at the end. Doing brilliantly there. Shit. Oh, dear. Okay, look, let's knock this bitch back. Let's just push him back. Let's do shield wall so it's difficult for him to attack me. Let's reload this dude. Basically, I've got the distance on them. If I kill that bowman... Oh, he's coming in. Now he wants a bit, doesn't he? Okay, let's give it to him. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him any single day of the week. Ooh, that was a close one. Can I shoot? No, okay, right. Maybe this one? Oh, I'm so close to killing him now. Can't hit him, so let's go a bit closer. Oh, he's run out of fatigue. Like I said, it can be a bit of an issue. Come on. Oh, no, this is a big problem. Just not hitting him. Nice! Took a lot of that health off him then. But that was a special ability, so it should really do that. Beautiful! Oh, I'm so glad I got Rabe. Rabe. That's an interesting name. Now I can go round him and attack him where his shield's low. Ooh, fuck. This may be a bit of an issue. Okay, well, what I'm going to have to do is hit him back. Let's knock him back. Save him there. Then he's going to hop back up, isn't he? No, he's going to... Right. So I can shoot him as much as I want to. Oh, he's a cheeky one, he is. He's trying to get round me. Okay, I'm going to go full into him. Fuck it. Right behind him. I'm going to do it. Oh! Yeah, he's going to try and get that dude. Wow! I don't know how he managed to miss right there. This dude... Oh, shit! His morale's breaking. That's the problem, is it? Needs a non-empty quiver of arrows. He doesn't have a weapon. Can he pick a weapon off the ground? Maybe this dude? Yeah? Yeah, he can pick up this axe. Yeah, boy! Right. Now I can swing at him next turn. Boom! Don't even need it. I've done it. Now, oh, last little feature. You can, by the way, if you go into settings, you can make sure you loot everything, but usually it goes to this option anyway, so you can loot everything. Look at all that shit. Tasty. Oh, that really good armor as well. Male shirt of that dude. Oh, yeah, there we go. Killed him. What a little slut. Oh, nice. Got a couple casualties, but thankfully still got 3 dudes. Got quite... I haven't got much armor left, but thankfully I can give this... I mean, not much money left, sorry. I can equip this dude with a lot of stuff. I can sell this for 245. That's good. I got a couple of gold off it. Also, this guy leveled up. You see there? You can click here, and basically you can add certain bits to their little features here. Usually... Well, this guy is a crossbowman, so I'm going to give him points in range skill. I'm going to give him points... He had a little problem with... I think it was resolve, wasn't it? So he was a bit hesitant. So I'll give him some of that. And I'll give him some initiative so he'll move a little faster because he was a bit tired. And then you can give him perks. Any number of these perks. It's a lot. Usually I go for student first because that increases the amount of experience, which means they can get points quicker. And I don't think there's really a limit... I don't think, to the amount of equipment that they can get. And now, I've only got 124 gold left, and my things are lowering. But I'll get 400 crowns from this. I've got a special dude. He's worth 600 coins. Oh dear. Got a moment, Captain? No, I do not, because I'm sailing to Gerheim. There we go. Got 400 crowns. On top of this, we can sell all of this garbage. That we have 248. Damn. That's nice. Got 772. Don't need any of this equipment left. So we are back up to a decent sum of crowns. Now we may have lost a bit of grain. We may have lost a bit. Lost a bit of food. We lost a bit of bandages. Lost a bit of tools and supplies. But thankfully, we're in a better position to do more things, because I think Hogarth was quite a difficult challenge, and usually they get easier from then on, and then eventually they get a lot more difficult depending on how you go. But from me, that's all I can give you, really. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If it's helped you, just click the like and click subscribe. Subscribe definitely if you want to see more, and just say, oh, Tom, do this shit in the chat down below. Oh, Tom, do this, do that, do a walkthrough. I'm happy to do anything. But yeah, I hope that was a good review. Tell me if it's good or shit, or I don't know, in the middle, decent. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!